36th teaching lesson from the Golden Ones. The soul's obstacles. When the soul initially comes to earth, they have descended to a third dimension consciousness reality environment. Third dimension reality is a very slow moving frequency vibration environment from where they came from. In a slower vibrational frequency environment, the energy on earth is denser and slower to vibrate, like steam changing to water. Since the soul is new to manifesting, it takes more time to bring their desires into manifestation, as the soul must use their new reasoning faculties to determine their strategy in manifesting. The law of cause and effect takes longer to be enforced until the soul becomes more attuned and understands they are responsible for creating their reality with their thoughts and feelings. Initially, the soul will be motivated by selfish desires for survival. The soul will quickly learn how to manifest, caring only for self and all their sensual and essential requirements, and satisfying their egoic self. Another obstacle for the soul to overcome is to learn the various universal laws and principles and apply these laws and principles in their daily life. This can only be accomplished by observation and trial and error. The ideal learned experience is for these laws and principles be applied with the thoughts and feelings of the soul with harmony, balance, order, and unity for the good of all, being always connected to the heart and mind of God. The motivational energy applied to each thought and feeling by the soul is registered in the heart and mind of God. However, the soul is unaware of this connection. The soul is forced to use their conscious mind and reasoning faculties in manifesting their desires, using strategies in their plan for survival in their daily life. It takes many lifetimes for the soul to mature from the selfish, egoic self, seeking only sensual gratifications for the body, to a soul who starts to understand there is more to life than thinking about self. During the egoic stage of development, Archangel Lucifer is the teacher of these souls. The soul who is always connected to the heart and mind of God will undergo learning through the teachings of Archangel Lucifer in everyday life's experiences. Each soul will have their own individual training development plan. Learning the law of cause and effect is one of the primary universal laws. Doing unto others will be done unto you. What you sow is what you reap. An eye for an eye. All sayings which means the same, karma. Archangel Lucifer knows the weakness for each soul and will use temptation for each soul in the areas where each soul will learn their lessons. The lessons vary based on the weakness of the soul, whether it is forgiveness, sharing, being responsible, respect, honor, compassion, discipline, patience, or any other area of the soul's development where the egoic self is required to transition so the spiritual self can flourish. Of course, this may take many lifetimes, but it will happen. We all know that when we overindulge in any one of our life's pleasures, there is a price to pay. Through life's experiences, each soul learns the many lessons of developing God characteristics by being conscious in every moment and through their thoughts and feelings, making the right decisions to the best of their ability. Archangel Lucifer's role, who is the bringer of light, will use temptation on each soul in all areas of the egoic self-nature until the soul learns there is no soul satisfaction in the central fulfillment of pleasing the body. Whether life's experiences relate to foods, drugs, alcohol, sexual gratification, greed, or power, the soul will eventually reach a point where they have indulged too much and a conscious realization within the soul takes place where a life-altering change needs to be made in the way they are experiencing their daily life. At this point, Archangel Lucifer has accomplished his mission in elevating the soul from the egoic self to the spiritual self. However, Archangel Lucifer will continue to be diligent in working with each soul until the soul has reached ascension. God has created everything in existence. All life is precious. All life has a purpose. All life is good. And all of creation is oneness. The final stage of the soul's development is to transition from the spiritual self to the co-creator God self. This is when the soul fully comprehends the oneness of creation. The soul must understand to be conscious in every moment, listening to the heart and mind of God when making decisions in life's experiences. Respecting and accepting each soul in their various stages of their soul development and having compassion for the learning lessons each soul must endure. Each soul will learn that all life comes from God and all souls are connected to the oneness of creation. When a soul separates their self from any part of God's kingdom, they separate themselves from the oneness of creation. The soul will need to accept all life's experiences in their daily life, as all life's experiences are orchestrated by Universal Mind. Not an easy path to tread, but each soul has volunteered to come to earth with a dedicated, sincere desire to continue to serve God in a divine, loving manner, no matter of the obstacles. Again, we want to remind all of you on how much you are loved and are always guided, guarded, directed, and protected in all of your endeavors. Seek the voice within and learn to discern between the heart and mind of God or Archangel Lucifer, who is always tempting each soul, to make sure they have learned their lesson. We will discuss thoughts and where they come from in our next teaching, the Golden Ones.